Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another demo. Today I have for you the demonstration of the Craftmade Decorative white and brass ceiling fan installed in my bedroom. I already did record a video of this with its original 3 light kit down in the basement. I don't know whether that'll go up first, but I also have that video recorded. But I figured since it looks a little bit different now, I would also go ahead and record it in my bedroom. So the fan is practically the same. The only real difference is I threw on the 5 light sort of beveled hexagon looking thing that came on the Halsey footprint vent. I just kind of like the look of the light kit, and it's a pain to store, so putting it on my bedroom fan just ended up working really good. I got the fan for free from my neighbor once he got his new one, which I helped him pick out. But yeah, he actually replaced it. This is one of the oldest Craftmade builders, and he replaced it with the new Craftmade builders, which is the Pro Plus series. I believe he got the Super Pro Plus with the frosted bull light kit in white. I believe that's what he replaced it with. But anyways, I'll go ahead and give you guys a close-up on the fan. The only other real change that was made was I took the wooden fob off and instead decided to put this one on it because it's white and it matches the other one that did come with the fan. So with 2 white fobs, it just looks a lot better. But yeah, I really have enjoyed having this fan in my room for a couple months. It's been a really great fan, and I do not have any intent on changing it out. So first up, I'll go ahead, turn on the light kit. There we go. The light kit is definitely more for ambient lighting. It could definitely be brighter if I put different bulbs in it, but I don't usually use it, and honestly, it's more for looks. Go ahead and turn on low speed. Low speed on these decoratives is usually a little bit fast, but it moves good air, so that's all that matters to me, really. While aesthetic glows are nice, especially with the fan in the bedroom and the fans all around the house, I want them to be functional. Other than a bit of motor hum, well, actually, I don't even, well, it probably is motor hum, but there's also some major vibration with this fan. And I forgot to put the isolation pads above the mounting bracket, so now I've just been living with it. But it's not that bad, though. I'm able to put up with it, and that's all that really matters since this is my bedroom. See, there's low speed. It does move a decent amount of air on low speed, and it does on all the speeds, actually. The fan does utilize a 153 motor, but it still works fine. I was just sick and tired of all my flywheel K55 fans just having bearing issues and stuff, so I just said to hell with them, and I decided to go for this fan instead, and I'm glad I did. This is probably my favorite fan I've had in here. Anyways, I'll go ahead and now put it up to medium speed. Most of the wobble you get from this fan isn't actually really wobble, it's just the light kit moving around, but it gives the illusion the whole fan is shaking. I have run it on low and medium sometimes. Haven't ever needed to use it on high so far. But yeah, that is medium speed. And that light kit just moves around like that. It would be more tight if it was on more of those other types of switch housings, you know, the ones where where you have the 2 screws that hold on the switch cap on the bottom, because this light kit does have the capability of being mounted that way. I have a feeling it would be a lot more steady if it was mounted that way. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead now, turn the fan up to high speed. Another thing that really attracted to me to this fan when I was trying to figure out which fan to install was the fact that there's not a whole lot of wobble from it. It's mostly the light kit. Feeling a very good amount of air from it on high speed. These decoratives, while they're nowhere near the best, they are, in terms of builder fans, they are really good. Craftmade always made a decent builder. The CFMs on the contractor's design always impressed me. And yeah, this one's no different. Having 2 decoratives, I've worked with them and they're pretty decent fans. For the price point you got them for and all the colors, these were great. They really were. Not to mention everybody ripped them off too. Yet again, I'm not 100% sure whether Craftmade was the first to go with the basic vents and the typical blade arms, like just without the little things inside of them. I don't know the proper name. I guess you could. I sometimes call them smiley brackets because they kind of look like a smile. But anyways, yeah, I'm not too sure if Craftmade was the first, but it seems like a lot of people copied it. Seeing as Concord had the Decorama, and Quorum had the Decorum, you know, so clearly they were ripping off the Decorative name. Anyways, I'll go ahead and give you guys a close-up on high so you can hear the wind noise. Yeah, this fan vibrates quite a bit. And I can tell because one time I accidentally bumped the blade while I just turned it on and I could feel the vibration, and it was absolutely insane. So that could definitely be worked on, and someday I might just say screw it, take the fan down for a second, put the pads up there, but I don't really want to do that to try to save on the popcorn ceiling. You might even be able to tell already some of it came off. But that wasn't even me either. That was when my dad took the Delta 2 down to put the light kit on it because it didn't originally have that. I'm super careful when I do it because I don't really want to mess the ceiling up. Of course, when we leave this house, we're probably just going to put ceiling boobs in the bedroom, so it won't even show up then. Because obviously every fan in this house is coming with me. Especially since now, obviously, whatever fan's in my bedroom is always one from my own collection. And we bought the Pembroke for the master bedroom, so obviously we're taking that. The Crown is more of a collectible. Well, not really a collectible, they're not rare, but still a great fan. And the Auberville, it's got its own little quirks and it's quite powerful, so I'm definitely going to be taking these. Obviously all the fans in the basement are going to have to go, and the garage ones I bought new for like $100 plus each, so all the fans in the house are going to come with, or at least be replaced with cheaper stuff. I don't really have too much replacement stock. I mean, there's a couple things that I guess I could put up with leaving, but I'm not really focused on that right now. The one thing that I do know, though, is that when it comes to having to replace the fans of my grandparents, I'm either going to go for turn of the century Eros 2s, or I'm going to go to Lowe's and buy those Armitage Builder fans. The Armitage fan actually isn't that bad from what I hear. For a builder, anyway. It's definitely not the best, but, I mean, it's decent for what it is, so who knows. But yeah, and the reason I'm talking about other stuff is because there's not too much else really to say about these fans. They're just your really basic fan. And this is definitely the most basic fan and the cheapest fan I've had in here. Yet somehow I like it the most, and I'm literally the most happy with this one, so I don't really have any intent on changing it. My dad doesn't really like it if I switch around the fans a lot because the ceiling, we don't really want to ruin it. And also we don't really want to mess with the wiring. And a lot of those electrical boxes downstairs are very congested with wiring to other boxes. So that's not really easy to swap those out either. And that basically leaves the Medilli, and that fan's a bulky fan, so storing that wouldn't really be great. And I don't want to throw it either, so I don't usually switch out the fans. The only reason the premium came down, that was supposed to be permanent, but the reason it came down was the bearings started to go. And once I took it down, I realized just how bad they were. One other thing about this fan is spin down is extremely long. It's got good bearings in it, because yeah, this thing takes forever. I've always been quite impressed by the blades on these decoratives. When I have a stack of them and I'm holding the whole stack, they're actually quite heavy. I remember first lifting the when I brought home the brass decorative, how heavy those blades were, and then this one, I can't remember if these ones were as heavy, because I think the blades were always attached to the arms. I don't think they ever came off, maybe for like a week or something. But yeah, a couple weeks after this fan came home, it went right up here, and it's been here ever since. But yeah, I am quite impressed with this fan, and I also forgot to show you the logo, so once the fan stops, I will quickly show you that, just because why not? The logo, I believe, is facing towards my bed, which is nice. I get the best view of it from my bed, which is what I want, because whenever I'm sitting in bed, I want to be able to look at my fan, because I'm a fan collector. Of course, I want to do that. But yeah, the thing is still going. This fan spin down time is probably one of the longest. The brass decorative don't last for nearly this long. At least I don't think. I'll have to go back and watch the video, because I do have that one uploaded already. At some point I do hope to get more Craftmades and just decoratives, but right now as I'm recording this is the time where I'm trying to slow down collecting a little bit, so obviously there's not a lot of room for more fans. So, and there also hasn't been anything interesting. I tried to get a Presidential 2 once, but the seller was a POS, so that didn't work out. Anyways, the fan is finally about to come to a stop. Yeah, this thing really takes forever. I could literally go down and eat I could like leave my room, go downstairs, eat a meal, then come back up, and if I shut the fan off right as I left, it would probably still be spinning. Maybe it's just because I eat fast, but yeah, this thing literally takes forever. I shut it off like I think 5 minutes ago or something. Anyways, it's now stopped. I'll quickly show you the logo before I end this video. It is right there. And then if you're wondering, I don't know how well you can see it. Probably not well at all. Is it on that side or is it on the other side? Oh no, it's on the other side. But this light kit is a Modulite, it says. But yeah, I really do like this light kit, and it goes really well with this fan. But yeah, that's all I've got for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.